Okay guys, I am actually in the kitchen right now making cookies for my husband Zach. He has had a super long, hard week at work, and I thought I would just like surprise him this afternoon with some cookies. The thing is that I couldn't make them while he was at work because I couldn't figure out how to get those darn oven racks in the oven. I made a story about it on Instagram and I was texting a friend about it at the same time and just freaking out because I had these big plans for Zach to have cookies when he got home and I was really wanting him to be surprised. But he got home and fixed it for me, and so now I'm fulfilling my dream of making cookies while he's playing video games. So that's what I spent my afternoon doing, spending time with Gabby, our puppy. We spent all day together. Like, it was so awesome. She's taking a little break in her kennel, and she will be back out later tonight for dinner, and we'll have her out for a while we eat and stuff like that. So that's kind of like how my day is going, just like very easygoing, laid back. I had some stuff that I need to get out of the vehicle today from moving, but I figured because most of the stuff in the car is just my paintings from college and from just painting in general, that I would wait for my dad to come tomorrow afternoon because he is coming to, that is the oven. I just put it up to 275 from 250 because the cookies were taking a little longer than I wanted them to. But anyways, my dad is coming tomorrow. My dad is coming tomorrow to bring us to my cousin's birthday party. We're going out to a restaurant. She's turning 50. She is a sweet, sweet lady. And so we're all celebrating her tomorrow night. And that should be fun. And let me tell you, this is what I have left to make for cookies. I put everything else on the cookie sheet. I make little tiny cookies just because I think they're way better. You can have like a couple instead of having just one, and it's like more satisfying to have a couple than just one. And so when they're smaller, they're less calories, so overall like better for you. I don't know if they're really good for you at all, but they definitely taste good, and they have like, I put real butter in them. I use a whole egg, and then the rest of the ingredients are whatever comes in Betty Crocker's cookies. So with that being said, I'm gonna try not to eat not a lot of them. I have like a little tiny bite of the dough, but I really don't want to like go too all out with the cookies. I mostly made them for Zach so he can have something to snack on while he plays video games. He's not like really huge into snacking unless it's like late at night. So hopefully he said he doesn't want any when they're done right now. So I'll just let them cool off and figure out when would be a good time to present him with a cookie. And right now I'm just drinking some lemon zinger tea with my wifey cup. I got this cup at Target. It's obviously not like sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody for my videos. I'm basically like brand new at YouTube. So learning how to make videos better. And on top of that, I'm on like the butt end of my sickness. Like, I'm just getting better. All I have is this like lingering cough and a little teeny weeny bit of congestion. I know later tonight, like what was a light cough is gonna be like some like hacksaw like horror film, because every time I lay down at night, like my lungs just like fill up with fluid and it's disgusting. But it's also something I can't really help at this point. So with that being said, I'm going to take a peek in the oven and see how these cookies are coming out. Oh, they are definitely ready now. That little boost in, sorry for the close-up. Oh, that's hot. They are almost a little burnt, so I'm wondering if that was a bad idea. But I will put you guys right here so you can see me putting the cookies on the cutting board. So these cookies look pretty darn good, not gonna lie. That's the first cookie. They're a little more golden brown than I would normally like. I grew up being called the cooker at my house. It was just me and my dad for a while in high school, and so I had moved up from my mom's house and on the coast of Maine into northern Maine with my dad, where he had his veterinary clinic, which was attached to our house. So I got kitties and puppies all day long, and other various critters. But I don't know, I really learned to love making Betty Crocker cookies, especially. Like, it's just my jam. Like, I love making Betty Crocker cookies. I know exactly how to make them. I know exactly how they're gonna come out. It's just that this is the first time of me using this oven. We just moved into our new place, so it's definitely like a learning experience, you know, finding out like what is gonna happen, with each cookie, because, you know, you never know what the oven is going to be like. So this means maybe putting them for 7 minutes on 375 instead of like 14 minutes on 350 and then a couple minutes on 375. Like, I'm not really sure. I am no scientist, and I know baking is science. So that is where I'm at right now. See, I make my cookies little tiny little cookies. That way, instead of like, it's like half the size of a normal cookie, but instead of getting 12, I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like 20 cookies. And that's just awesome. So I'm gonna put this is what's going in, just 5 more cookies. I'm gonna have to clean up this kitchen when I'm done, because I know it's covered in grease, just butter and stuff from the cookies. So I'll put this in the sink, and I could probably start on the dishes. Are you guys interested in doing dishes with me? Is this what this channel is going to turn into? Just hanging out with Vin while she cooks and bakes and does dishes. I've got all of our fridge shelves right here. So, yeah, I'm just going to lay down. We don't have our dishwasher running yet. I think it works, but we don't have the right dish soap for it. So, in the meantime, I'm going to do some dishes by hand, which is just fantastic, because that's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. Like, since I was in college, like my whole life, I've never had a dishwasher except for when I was in high school. So, I'm definitely used to washing dishes by hand, even though my husband thinks I'm terrible at it. But we'll see how these turn out. We'll make sure they're not covered in butter or cookie dough, which doesn't sound half bad. Just kidding. But basically, when it comes to house chores and stuff, my husband takes care of the outdoor stuff, any trash or anything like that, if I'm not getting to it first. Other than that, I take care of dishes, like sweeping, mopping, stuff that he hates to do, and I actually find like really therapeutic and like kind of fun. Like, I know that cleaning is something that not everybody enjoys, but there's something so nice about that, like, cleanliness feeling that, like, I just can't get enough of. And it's come with age. When I was younger, I was a total slob. Like, I had clothes everywhere, like weeks and weeks of laundry, built up from not doing them at my old apartment before I met Zach and when we first got together. I had a washer and dryer in my basement, but I was so scared of my basement that I did not want to go inside. I had a crazy neighbor that just, didn't want to be around her by myself. After a few minutes of getting to know her, it just was not a fun situation. I mean, I loved her to death at first, but then like a couple months after like our friendship began. Like it moved really fast downhill. She was an older lady. She was like in her 50s, and I was like 24, 25 years old. So please excuse my coughing. But while I was in college, I lived in the same apartment the whole 3 years of going to school there. And then I lived there for another 1.5 to 2 years after I moved, after college ended. And then I met my husband, and then we moved into the neighborhood that we live now. We found a really cute little trailer in a nice neighborhood. And we just moved to a new place. It's much bigger. It's the same neighborhood, but much bigger, beautiful pine wood, like walls, like everything is like panel, like actually, let me show you. I'm sure you can see already, like everything is like this, like everywhere. And the whole bathroom is like cedar. So it's like when I go to take a shower, it's like a sauna. It's like beautiful, and it's all brand new. So the landlord is fantastic. He's so nice. And they are slowly getting the place together. We've moved in while they're still doing construction on the place. So we did not want to stay in our old place any longer. But we finally got all moved out last night. But anyways, I'm going to cook these last 5 cookies, see how it goes, and I'll catch you later. I know this wasn't a lot about like weight loss and that kind of stuff, but this is just a moment in my life that I just felt like sharing. So if you guys have any questions, you can comment in the comments, or get a hold of me on Instagram. My Instagram is perfectmevchandler. It's or you can look me up by my name, Vincenta Chandler. It's really quick and easy, and I really appreciate it if you want to like and subscribe. All right, love you.